On November 25th of 2023, it was a normal day here. Stella got up and I gave her breakfast. I watched her fight with her sister. She was a pincher, and I watched her pinch her sister's arm. I sent her to her room, and she stomped her little 4-year-old self right into her bedroom and slammed the door. That memory is so vivid in my mind because little did I know it was the last day that she would be at our house for 254 days. So that morning, Stella's dad actually took her and her sister to see his mom, and they got back around lunchtime. I laid eyes on her, and the first thing I thought was, wow, she doesn't look right. Her face was white, she had no color to her lips, and I just immediately told my husband I'm taking her to the ER.
When she first came in, basically mother was complaining that she had had a stomach bug and the family had been sick. They got better, but she hadn't. We get her vital signs and we find out her heart rate's a little higher than it should be and the blood pressure's a little lower. And when we got the scan back, it had showed some fluid in the right lower part of her lung, and there was a questionable mass in her heart.
She just wasn't feeling good, and she said, "Mommy, hold me," and I picked her up and carried her back, and as soon as I laid her down, her eyes rolled back in her head and she just went unresponsive. Everything just kind of was chaos from there.
We almost had to perform CPR on her, but fortunately, with just close observation, she came back on her own.
At JCH, we were provided with good communication. Everybody kind of just let us know what was going to happen, the next steps.
And at that time, we stepped it up to the helicopter.
We get notified by a page to our cell phone and then a call to our pilot, headed over to the hospital.
They ended up getting her on the helicopter, and her little eyes were just like so wide.
We don't fly a lot of kids. With her deteriorating as quick as she did in the ER, that was when they recognized they needed to get her out of there really quick. Couldn't wait for the ground ambulance, couldn't wait for their teams.
They got us over there so quick. I think it was like 15 minutes. We were sitting in children's ER. 2 days after we had gotten her there, the doctor came in, and my husband asked him, well, what will happen if we don't put her on ECMO? Because we didn't know what ECMO was. And he said, your child will die. I could see her room off in a distance, and the nurse was just giving me the biggest thumbs up. Her heart is beating. She actually got out of ICU on her birthday. She walked from room 5 all the way down to room 26 to transitional care.
I love my kids. They're my life. I can't imagine going through that and, not necessarily knowing what's coming next. Minutes very much can matter. Time is of the essence.
We are very fortunate to have the Jerseyville Community Hospital right here in their backyard. The sooner you can intervene, the better outcome you're going to have.
The day we brought her home, she ran in through that door and I couldn't keep up with her. She just wanted to explore. She wanted to look at everything. Like, Mommy, what does our house look like? We couldn't stop following her. She just wanted to check everything out.
Within an hour, it was like she had never left.
Yeah. Everything leading up to it at JCH, in reality, it's what got her there. They didn't just take care of Stella, they loved her, and they loved her hard.